everybody, so I thought I would do a video of kind of snack ideas, things that I gravitate towards when I'm hungry, more so at nighttime or even, you know, in between meals. I'm always on the hunt for new things to try that are obviously lower calorie that still taste good, and I've come up with a number of things here. I just thought I'd share in case you guys were interested. And some of my eating habits may be a little bit strange to you, so you might not like all my ideas, but I know that if one of you guys put out a video like this, I definitely would want to watch it because I always want to know what people eat. I'm definitely a nighttime snacker. It's something that I've tried to get away from, but I haven't been able to, so I'm trying to find better choices for nighttime eating and things like that, but I also eat these in between meals as well. So I have an actual tray here. I divided it into like more savory things and more sweet things, so I guess I'll just get started. First product is kind of an interesting product. It's called Tofu Shirataki. You may have heard of it, you may have not, but that's what it looks like. And basically these are like almost 0 calorie noodles or spaghetti, pasta type things, which I know sounds shocking, but these are basically made out of tofu. There's no cholesterol, no fat, they're vegan, guilt-free. There's 20 calories in half the pack and no fat, pretty much no fat. So yeah, these are basically just made out of tofu, soybeans, things like that. I do like these, but you really have to rinse them well because they have kind of a fishy type odor when you first take them out of the package, which can be a big turn off. I don't like fish myself. As long as you rinse them really well, they can be a great snack. This is like something if I'm really, really hungry and I've already had a whole bunch of meals in the day but I'm still really, really hungry. This is something I'll turn to because it really fills you up. I don't eat the whole package, but you can put it with, you know, tomato sauce or whatever kind of things you put on your pasta. You just replace the noodles. So that's kind of a good savory one. I also love all things cauliflower. These are the cauliflower tortillas that my husband makes. And if you're curious, they do freeze really well. These ones are frozen. They freeze well, they thaw well. I have a video of him making them. I'll link it down below if you're curious. But you can make these into like crackers. You can make these into pizza, tortilla chips. Cauliflower is just an amazing vegetable. I absolutely love it. And if I make it into like crackers or something like that, or even this, I'll spread hummus on it. Hummus is another one. I didn't bring it down here, the whole tub with me, but we make our own hummus. It's just way cheaper and way easier. So hummus is a great snack. Or salsa. I love pico de gallo, like fresh salsa. I love putting that on any of these things that I'm mentioning. So I just like dips. Greek yogurt's another one. I didn't bring that down here, but Greek yogurt makes a great dip, even if you put in some like seasonings and stuff like that and stir it all up and then dip it with whatever you want to dip it with. That's just really tasty to me as well. Okay, and the last kind of savory one is kind of on the fence, and it's cottage cheese. Most people would think this is more of a savory item if you just ate cottage cheese on its own or with, sorry I'm looking outside, it just started to rain and it's really sunny out. Or if you put it with eggs is a good one if you're looking for something more savory. But a recent discovery of mine, so random. I tell you, I play with foods at nighttime. That's how I come up with some of these things. But if you put cottage cheese in the freezer and freeze it, like don't freeze it too long, freeze it for maybe an hour, it turns into like an ice cream consistency. I had no idea. I don't even know why I decided to put it in the freezer. Oh, I mixed it with the next product I'm going to talk about. But yeah, if you've ever had like that freeze-dried ice cream in the little balls, if you know what I'm talking about, cottage cheese kind of does that, and it just tastes like whatever you put on it. So I don't know, I've been finding that a really good solution to ice cream. Again, you might think I'm weird, but I thought I'd share the weirdness in case you're interested. So I mix cottage cheese sometimes with this Cozy Shack pudding. It's a gluten-free pudding that I absolutely love. It looks like this. It has to be kept in the refrigerator, but it's just a freaking delicious. I'll eat it on its own, or again, I mix it with the cottage cheese. So we're moving on to the sweeter products now. What else should I talk about? Coconut chips. There's lots of different companies that make these. There's the thicker ones and the thinner ones. I've recently discovered the thinner ones. I'll show you. There's only little crumbs left, but these ones are actually really delicious. See how thin they are? That's how big they are. They're just super, super thin, so they're not like the big chewy ones, but they're crispy. So I really like these if I want something crispy to snack on. Another sweet thing is the granola bar that I really like making, and I did a recipe video on this. I'll link that down below if you're interested, but this is gluten-free and it's really, really tasty and it's filling. So And then again, if you don't like tofu, you might not like this video, but this is dessert tofu. This flavor is caramel. There's only half the pack there, but it's just delicious. It's like, it's a softer type tofu and it tastes like caramel, so yeah, a really good option. It's got some protein in it too, which helps keep you full longer. So I'll snack on that. Another thing that I've been doing a lot if I'm finding myself hungry after eating a meal or in between meals and I'm not really sure what I want, but I want something sweet, it's just tea. I have a chocolate mint tea. I think it's just a Stash. Stash is the brand that makes it, and I have a chocolatey chai tea, and they're just tea bags, and you just boil hot water and make tea, and I'll pour like coconut milk in it or almond milk and stevia, and it's just delicious. It's just so refreshing and sweet and a great in-between, especially if you're craving something sweet. And then the last thing I thought I'd mention is kind of newer to me. We are experimenting with recipes on this one, but I don't know, at nighttime I'm always craving like raisin type things or fruit snacks. I love fruit snacks, but I obviously don't like all the sugar that's in fruit snacks and all the other random stuff that can be. I know there's some better versions out there, but I just wanted to try making our own fruit snack basically. So this is what we have right now. We have 2 of them. Oh, we have 3 of them. We made them in these just big circle type shapes, and it's not like Jell-O. This is hard and dense like a fruit snack, and I can just cut them up into like whatever shape I want so that they're like fruit snacks. It's basically just gelatin and fruit juice and a couple other things. Once I figure out my recipe, I'll put up the video for this. But making my own fruit snacks is great. If I feel like something sweet at nighttime or just I want to chew on something, this is a great option. I've been just loving these. Oh, I did have one more thing to mention. I've mentioned this in a video that I drink Vega in the morning. It's a nutritional like meal replacement type shake. But I have been experimenting with different flavors, and again, you can tell I have a sweet tooth. And if I'm craving something sweet, I'll take Vega and put it in the blender with ice cubes, and then I'll add like a tablespoon of cocoa powder, just pure cocoa powder, and then I'll add stevia as the sweetener and put in almond milk and water or whatever I want to put in it and blend it up, and it's like a chocolate milkshake, except way less calories, and it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious, believe me on that one. So yeah, I think that's it for all the random snacks I thought I'd share with you guys. Please share down below in the comments what you guys eat when you're hungry in between meals or you're hungry at nighttime, you're craving something sweet or salty or savory or whatever it happens to be. I love to hear what people eat. So I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!